this video we are assembling the lantern box card. So I have my pieces laid out. You'll notice that there's 4. You have 2 that have the same size tab on each side. These are the inserts. The camper is the front and the trees are the back. And then you have 2 pieces like this with a longer side and a short side. This is 1.5 inches, this is 1/2 inch. And these are the front and the back. So we're just going to fold this on the score lines. And fold this one. And then we're going to attach to these tabs. I'm just taking my time, make sure I get these lined up well. Okay. So here's how the card base will look. If you want to wait to attach this top one so that you can see where, so it will lay flat. It won't lay flat right now because, so what I need to do now is make sure, let me decide here. Your mountain goes on one of the blue pieces, or whichever color you've decided to make your background. If it's night and you've chosen a darker color. So let me go ahead and get this put together so I can make sure it fits in the window correctly. I probably should have fit this in before I glued these together. I should have laid that down and fit it in right behind, but I did not do that. You might want to try that when you're doing yours. So now I've just got to peek in here, make sure I've got this about where it needs to be. So there's the base. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put these pieces on. I'm going to do this one and the front insert. I apologize if you can hear my clock. We have recently moved. I'm no longer in a private office, so to speak. I had my own space in our other house. In our new home, I'm using half of the family room as my office. It's a basement downstairs. It's very large, so it's a little bit more echoey in here than I'm used to. And I have my mantle clock in this space as well. I know that I have trouble speaking up sometimes, so I hope that you can hear me well enough in this space. Okay, so there's that. This piece here is for the back. It's for your sentiment. If you want to use it, it's optional. I am going to go ahead and glue this on. Okay, now let's work on our camper. So we have several small pieces on the door. You're going to glue the window to the back of the door on this one. It helped it be a little bit bigger so that you can manage it a little bit better. So you're just going to piece these pieces together. That's going to be too much glue. There is a slight border around this piece, so you just want to eyeball that. Okay, now we'll put this piece on. Oops, I forgot the little banner. Okay. So I'm just folding my tabs down. And we're going to do this one the same way I've done all my other box cards. I should have put it together the other way I like working from the left to the right, but I didn't. So you can see here the tabs fit right in, so I'm just going to add glue to the tabs. And I've got them out flat. You're going to lay them down flat inside here, right up against the edge, and just fold it over and catch hold of the tabs. You can see there that we're building our first layer. It's a little bit awkward because it won't lay down flat because this edge here is shorter. These two are on the same plane. This one's in a little bit further. So it won't open up flat, but it's going to lay flat when folded. I hope that makes sense. So I can't open it up all the way like I usually do for you to see how these pieces are going in. So I hope you can see this well enough. And then what we do on the second layer is that we just lay this piece in. We're just going to lay that right up against those. And line it up at each point. Just like that. There you can see the scene building up inside. So now let's fold this over the other way. So I'm going to do this just a little bit different because the design of this is a little bit different. I'm going to do my top two pieces here first. I'm going to make sure this one is going flat against the edge. And then this next one right up against here. Then we can do these two pieces. And then we can close it up. So it's not too difficult, but you do just have to take a little more time with it, be a little more patient to get everything to go together. Now, for the front, we're going to put this piece on, and it goes right here. And I would suggest putting the glue on this piece because you do have edges that hang over. I put that up too high. And this piece goes here. And you've got caps here for the top. And then the handles, you just glue to the edge, they glue to the top and the bottom, just like that. Okay, so this is half the width of the box card. So you're just going to line it straight up to the back edge. My family is home, so there may be a burst of noise. I'm sorry. They were out, but they're back. So there's the first handle, and now the second one. This card is a little bit more complicated, but I don't think it's too difficult. Try to hurry up and finish before somebody comes roaring downstairs. And I forgot to put my little piece of grass in. You could do it on the front if you wanted, which I think I'm going to. Or you can tuck it in behind, but I would put it on first if you're going to tuck it in behind before you put the box together. It would make it easier. Well, I can tell it's been a while since I've done this. I feel out of practice. There we go. So there is the lantern box card. You just want to fold it back and forth, get it going good, both directions. And there it is. Thank you for joining me.